What's going on, man? Hope you guys had a better day than me. I didn't even have. Wow, my dog is. Somebody must be at the door. I didn't have a horrible day. In fact, right, and this is what I always talk about: is it comes down to moments. It comes down to small moments, right? And what do I mean? I'll go over that, right? Why do I say that half my day wasn't too bad? Well, right, if we go ahead and pull up our top step and we look here, right, on our copy traded accounts, you can see that I didn't touch them today. And we haven't touched them all week, right? So that's important to note for what I'm about to share with us, right? I haven't traded since last week. It's been 1 full week since I've made an execution. I've done both these trades, follow my rules perfectly, to a T, perfect days. $200 loss, $200 win, perfect day. Break-even day perfectly. Perfect win. 1 trade, 1 win. Perfect, right? This week, I haven't found an opportunity in the market. Yesterday's trade that we took on the live video, I could have taken that yesterday. That's the only trade I would have liked to take this week. Other than that, what do? You can see the account's locked out. We followed our rules. I came into the day so bullish, right? But what did I do, right? I just want to show you guys this. I was so bullish on the day. And this is where, again, I'm just going to spoil it. We broke our rules again. We broke our rules again. But here we go, right here. Look at this. Right in my charting channel in my Discord, I will be going live trading tomorrow. If you're interested, watch me live trade. Coming to the morning, I would only like longs, but reevaluate depending on how we react at 18,962, right? So I'll kind of just break that down. But again, just the proof, right, that I was bullish, right? This was 16,992 or whatever the time I said that I would look for. I wanted to see how we'd react here. My entire game plan was to see us break above this high and retest a 5-minute gap inside here or a 15-minute gap. I was so bullish to previous day's high. Again, why was I bullish? Just for the people that like the charting analysis, I'll give it to you guys real quick before I dump in all the psychology and my rule break. Again, I broke my rule for the second time this month. So I have 4 more trading days. If I break my rule one more time this next 4 days, that will be me breaking my rules 3 times this month since I've started the challenge, and I will have to give away a funded account. So you guys know I'm transparent with you guys, right? I'm transparent with you guys, so you will know. I'll show you my alpha futures and my top step account, and I'll show you. And if I broke my rules, I have to give away an account, right? I don't want to, but that's why we set these rules, right? So if you want to, you have to be in the Discord, though. I don't make the rules. If you want to get the free giveaway, you have to be in the Discord. But that being said, man, but if you use my code on Alpha Futures and buy an account, you get entered into the thing twice, because I'm going to spin a wheel if I break my rules. And I'm not planning on it. But if you do use my code, which I think 2 or 3 people have, you will get your name on the wheel twice. So you have a better chance of getting the funded. Anyways, you got to be in the Discord for that. It's obviously free. Live trade Monday, Fridays. Anyways, enough of that. What were we looking at into the day, right? Why were we bullish? Just real quick to give the analysis, right, for people that want to hear that, right? We had the new day opening gap from yesterday that we only trended up. We completed the sell model down to it. A ton of low resistance liquidity got made right here, right? Cool. Retrade to the gap, got a change in state of delivery on the 1 hour right here. We changed state of delivery on the 1 hour, retrade to it, and closed right here before market open, right? This was 9 o'clock. So really, really bullish, just clear, obvious buy model. We have these highs as well, which is my next target was previous week's high. And then this is my final target for the week, right? That's what I'm going to be looking for Friday if we don't take it out today. So why did I not take a trade on the XFA account? Why am I happy that I didn't take a trade? Well, because I didn't see anything I wanted to take a trade off. I needed 10 o'clock to open into a 15-minute fair value gap or a 5-minute pullback, and we never got it. We never got a 5-minute pullback until here, right? And I'm not longing this. I'm sorry, I'm not longing right here. I'm just not doing it. And we never got this pullback right here. So we never got anywhere near here. I needed to see us come down into any of this space right here to go higher, and it didn't happen. And we ran the draw on liquidity. As soon as this got taken out, I said, guess what? I'm done for the day on my XFA accounts. I'm done. And that's great psychology. And that's where my day was still going well. So what I do, I hopped in a live trading chat, a live trading video when I was I was live trading, right? And I take a really nice setup. What was the setup I took? Well, it was a setup that I like because...
The market is open.
Good to know. The market is open. I like this trade because we pull back to a 5-minute order block, right? We get more of a real pullback. We get a very nice rejection off of this. We zoom in. We get a change of state delivery on the 1-minute time frame. We have a 1-minute bullish gap that we respect. And then we get a close above here with an order block with a fair value gap overlapped. And we end up holding this fair value gap. So I entered around here. I entered the trade, and I don't have it, but people were in the live stream. So again, like, I have nothing to lie about, right? People were in there. I didn't record because I was on the live stream, didn't think about it. But again, you got to take my word for it. Or you don't even have to take my word for it. I can show you the executions right here. So be prepared, right? Or I'll show you after this, right? So we get in and we were targeting. I didn't really have a good target, right? So what did I do? I went to the 1 hour and I wanted to see consequent encroachment of this wick. I wanted to see consequent encroachment of this wick on the 1 hour chart to take profit. So what did that look like? It looked like this green line right here. So I needed to get up here and I was going to make 75 points. So I guess I had a little bit better of a fill, but it doesn't matter. And we got really close and we didn't get it. It didn't give us consequent encroachment. We sold off, and I got stopped out for no gain, right? Basically no gain. That is where everything went south. This is a fire trade. This is an amazing trade, right? I'm not going to take on the XFA account because my target for the day, previous day's high, or was the previous day's high? Yeah, previous day's high got hit, so that's my target for the day. But I took it on the combine because this is a great trade. This is a great model. Perfect. Everything I need to see. Perfect trade. Right? Let's just put it back up there. We went break even at the high of day. Cool, great trade. Fantastic trade. Great day, right? Stop loss was there. Right? And we could have closed it. And I was talking about live time. I was saying that this is where I struggle because I don't know, should I hold for more or should I close the trade when I am happy with the gain? Because anything above this high, in my opinion, is just like, where are we supposed to go, right? Where are we supposed to go? I don't know. So at this point, I still haven't broken any rules. I'm still trading great. I'm still doing all the right things. I took it with 1 micro as well. So I was up $100 and something on 1 micro. Banger trade, right? I was going to add to it if we inverse this 1 minute or inverse, there's a 2-minute gap here. But we got this big displacement, so I said I might as well just not enter. So I didn't. Everything was going to plan. I was doing great. So you might be wondering, where did everything go wrong? Well, if I would have taken this trade and closed it out for a win, right? And closed it out for a nice win, right? If we would have closed the trade around here somewhere, I would have locked my account. I've been done for the day. I've been happy on the combine. But I didn't feel satisfied. I felt like I hadn't made progress. Because again, building everything up, we hadn't taken a trade yesterday. We haven't taken a trade for 4 days on the XFA account and 7 days in terms of real time. But in terms of trading days, it's been 7 trading days. So I'm itching for a trade, right? But I didn't get it. I stayed disciplined. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. So regardless of everything else that happens today, I'm happy that I followed my rules on the XFA account, right? That's progress. I didn't FOMO into anything. That's progress, right? We relapsed, per se, on the combine. But we take a fantastic trade on the combine. We just didn't manage it properly, or we didn't take profit, or we managed it perfectly and got stopped at break even. However you want to look at it, we didn't make money on that account. And it was just another day where it felt like I didn't make any progress. And I started just getting a lot of FOMO of just, wow, I want to just make some money on this account because I want my account to get closer to profits, right? And what did we see? And look, we're about to go to that weekly high right here, right? So easy and obvious, but so hard to execute. So I'll show you guys the executions here. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of this and post it on my Twitter eventually. This was the first trade, right? We got it around here, held it all the way up here, and closed it on this down close candle, right? And then what I do, I start crashing out, just long and shorting everything, right? Just taking anything I could see, anything I could justify, right? just because I wanted to make progress, right? So you guys can pause that and look at those if you want. I'm not going to go over every single individual one because, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can pause and look through it, right? They all had context, right? They all had confluences for the entry, but it was just like a bunch of whatever, right? The trades had context, but they weren't good, and they were forced, and the day should have been done, and all of that. So I'm disappointed to have to make this video, but I keep it a buck, right? I'm going to always keep it 100% honest. This is rule break 2 since I started it, right? So again, I have to give away a funded account if I break my rules one more time this month. And there is one more trading day. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no. Okay, I was like, I don't know why. I got scared there. I thought that we had all of this, but it's because I haven't traded. We have one more trading day, 2 more trading days, 3 more trading, 4 more. We have 4 more days to follow my rules. And then we refresh the count, right? Again, I don't want to do it to where every time I break my rule, I have to give away the account because I don't have a lot of money. So again, some people want me to do it to every time I break a rule. I'm not going to do that because if I break my rule, I can't afford to just throw away money. But if I break them 3 times, then I deserve to give away money. So just want to make that clear. But man, it's just annoying, right? But again, I've made a promise to myself that I'm no longer going to ever treat anything negative, right? I'm not going to get negative on myself because again, what is that going to do for me? Nothing. We've been improving. You guys have seen my improvement. You guys have seen my trade management improve. You guys have seen all this stuff. So again, what did today remind us? We still get triggered by small things. We still get triggered by FOMO. We still can get triggered. But what happens? We've been doing so much better on the XFA account. And people are going to say it doesn't matter and that whatever. To me, it matters. To me, it matters that I haven't taken a trade this week on the XFA account. To me, that matters, right? To me, it matters that I was able to follow my rules there. To me, it matters that, I've been doing better overall, right? That's all I'm trying to do and trying to emphasize and trying to show you guys is that it just takes consistency, keep showing up, keep fixing small things, improving one step at a time. I don't have to be perfect tomorrow, but I need to just try and be better, right? So overall, this month, we have improved dramatically, right? We have learned a lot. We've showed up a lot. We've improved. Price is getting closer to normal, right? I'm starting to feel more confident. We have improved dramatically. I'm very happy with that. And we just have to keep it going, right? We just have to keep it going. And dude, even if I just spam the trades I was looking to spam, like I took a long here on this change in state delivery here. We had an SMT here and an SMT with this low. If I would have just held my stop loss and taken profit there, right, we would have hit our trade there too, right? We had a lot of trades that actually ended up working, or at least break even. So again, man, I made the promise to myself that I'm no longer going to get negative on myself. I'm not going to be, oh my gosh, trading's not going to work for me. Is this possible? No. I made a mistake today. What happened? Why did I make the mistake? Because I haven't traded in a long time. Because I wanted to make progress on the combine. Because there's different things that cause me to fall into these mistakes and the same mistakes I make. So it's just about identifying these mistakes, recognizing, okay, cool. This made me feel this way, right? Getting this trade right here and seeing it come all the way back down and not making money made me feel some type of way, which made me do this, right? Again, I don't have to do anything. I still am the one that pushes the buttons. I control what I do. But what led me to want to do those things? Because I don't want to break my rules. I don't want to. Nobody wants to. But what led you to make that decision where you stopped caring as much as you should, right? What made me not care about over trading today? Well, because I was up so much on the trade and I didn't trade on my other account and I want to make some progress. And okay, so what? So one other thing I want to highlight, because again, I always like to highlight the good things that I do. I like the fact that I ended up, for whatever reason, stopping on the day. I stopped on the day because I had the mindset of I'm going to keep going until I lose my loss limit or until I make a good chunk of profit, like $200, $300, $400. And eventually I was just like, cool, this trade, if whatever happens on this trade, I'm locking out. And I ended up getting small profit on the day, and we locked the account out. But we did. That's improvement, though. That's still improvement. Why? Because we recognized that we were doing the wrong things, and I didn't have to keep going with it, right? So that's even a progress. That's even a good thing, right? We didn't just blow up our account or keep going until we made a lot of money. So it's a process, man. It will always be a process. It's a never-ending process. Just got to keep doing it, man. Just keep showing up. And I'm not ashamed to come on here and show you guys the reality, because at the end of the day, man, if I didn't have this YouTube channel, if I didn't have my Discord, I would be doing the same BS, right? Maybe even worse, right? And again, I am seeing progress. I'm seeing progress in myself and my trading. So I'm not going to throw everything out the window for a bad day. And I'm not going to hide and act like I didn't break my rules. Because I'm not afraid to show people. I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care what someone says. Oh my gosh, how are you still doing this? How did you do this? I don't care, bro. I do not care. I love people that try and help me. I love people that try and motivate me. But I don't care if someone's going to sit there and try and judge what I'm doing, right? You're entitled to your own opinion, right? Because, yeah, objectively, what I'm doing is dumb, right? Objectively, you should judge what I'm doing. But find it in a better perspective, right? Don't just sit there and try and look at me as some, like, idiot, right? As I'm just so bad, right? Because we all are trying to make money with trading, right? If everyone could be profitable instantly, everyone would do it. So, again, I will never apologize for my journey, and I will not allow anyone to try and bring me down, right? Like I said, if you want to try and motivate me, try and whatever, or try and give me constructive criticism, people know I take constructive criticism, right? Genuinely. So many people have reached out to me or said something or whatever, and I take constructive criticism. I don't have any time for people to come in and say, oh, your strategy is broken, you're bad, you're dumb, you'll never do this, you're not making progress, you're the worst. I don't have time for that. Because again, like I always say, if I didn't post on this YouTube channel and I didn't have any type of whatever, right, then you guys would have no idea what's going on. I would just be like you guys. I would just be like you guys, that nobody knows anything on your journey besides what you tell people, right? So I made the choice to do this and make this YouTube channel. So even though it's embarrassing, right, and I would love to show you guys copy trading 5 accounts making thousands of dollars, that's not me right now. So there's no shame. I have no shame to show you guys the truth, because that's all that there is. It's all that there ever will be, right? And again, like I always try and say, man, this is just trading. It's not that serious. It's just trading, right? It's just money, right? There's so much more life than just this BS, man. Frustrating, but we got to keep going. The biggest challenge for me today, honestly, is going to be making my TikToks, bro. I do not want to post again, I try and not curse on this channel. I don't want to post a dang TikTok. No, I have nothing to talk about today. I mean, I do, but like nothing on TikTok, bro. I don't want to post one. But I have to get 3 to 5 videos out. That's the thing I told myself. And consistency is key. It's all it is consistent. You have to be consistent. I know that. So I have to show up. I have to show up and be consistent today and make my 3 TikToks. They're going to be trash. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But why am I going to do that? Well, because I talked about yesterday how none of my TikToks were doing anything. Well, I have a TikTok that has 750 views. So that's progress, right? It's not viral, and it doesn't really mean much. But it has 750 views, and that's enough motivation for me to realize, okay, if it can happen once, it can happen again 1,000 times over, and that's just enough of a boost for me to say, hey, there's something here. I got to keep trying, right? And that's the thing. That's what I want to do more than even just trading, man. My goal in life is a lot bigger than just candlesticks on a chart. and money off a chart. I want to show people that consistency and hard work will beat talent, right? I'm not the most talented trader. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not the most talented trader. And the odds are neither are you. Hate when this water heater starts turning on. Once you humble yourself to say, hey, I'm not the best. I'm not the best. I will never be the best trader. You'll never see me on Twitter saying I'm the best trader of all time. Because I will never be the best trader. I have a bigger purpose than just trading. I know that. Everybody has a bigger purpose than just trading. My purpose is to show that if I consistently show up every single day, 1,000,000 days like this can happen, but I keep showing up and improvement happens and progress happens. And eventually I won't be the best trader ever, but I'll be a great trader and I'll be making money, which is what we're all set out to do. And the same thing, man, if I keep showing up on TikTok, someday I'll maybe have 10,000 followers. Maybe I have 100,000. Maybe I get 1,000,000, right? That's the point. I'm not the funniest guy. I'm not going to go on there and make the funniest skits. I'm not the best looking person ever. I can't just go on there and make thirst traps and make millions of dollars. I'm not the most talented at individual skills, so I'm not going to go out there I'm not the best at anything. But I want to show that you just have to be consistent. Keep showing up. Keep doing what you're doing. That's my goal. Outside of everything, outside trade, outside of anything, my goal is to prove what you can do, right? And right now we haven't proven much, right? Because we haven't made any money trading. We haven't done anything on TikTok. But guess what? Even just take my YouTube channel. If you learn nothing else from me, if you get nothing else from me, take from me the fact that look at my YouTube channel. It's not 1,000,000 subscribers. It's not 100,000. It's not anything life-changing. But that is proof that consistency matters. I show up and I post every single day. How many of you guys are like, man, he's posting again? He's posting again. How is he doing this every day? Right? Or maybe you don't think that because it's not impressive. But that's consistency, right? I'm not the best trader on this app. I don't have the best psychology. I don't have the best videos, right? I just show up consistently. And now guess what? Now I have 4,000 subscribers, right? And we made $345 in the last 28 days. And if we look at this, dude, I made a video yesterday, or yesterday's video. Well, not yesterday's, but the day before, right? Look at this. This video made me $29. One video. That is consistency personified, right? This was my highest ever ad revenue ever. A $25 split for every 1,000 views. That means I got half of that for every 1,000 views. That's insane. That never happens. The same amount of views on my last video, 2,700. Same view count. This one has more views, right? What happened here? $14. Literally half. That's why I saw this yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, this thing printed for me. I don't know why. But my point being, again, I don't have the $1 million results. I don't have the whatever, but $30 from thin air. Thin air. I recorded a video for 33 minutes. 18 people said, yeah, this guy's cool. I'm going to subscribe. Out of the people that watched, people watched for the total of 268 hours. 2,000 views. $30. I can take these dollars whenever it hits my account next month. Right? I can take this money and I can go buy myself whatever I want. A funded account, some food, right? Some socks, whatever I want to do. Right? From nothing. Because guess what happened? Let's show you guys, right? Oldest. Let's see. What's less than? Less than 300. Oh, that's more than? Less than. Less than, what? Okay, this doesn't work. My point being, dude, let's just get to the oldest video. 50. My point being is this is consistency. Results happen when you stay consistent. I've been posting on here for a year. And again, I'm talking about my YouTube channel because I can't talk about my trading. I've been getting better at trading, but I don't have the sexy results, so I can't sit here and talk about that. Right? I can't talk about my trading results and act like they're the best things ever because they're just not. But I want to show you guys here. right? The videos when I first started getting monetized, and show you the difference between yesterday's $30 and let's see where we monetized here. We made 6 cents. I probably wasn't monetized here because this video came out June. So we weren't monetized in August. So let's go to a more fair representation. June, August, where we monetized here, we'll know real quick. Nope. 6 cents. $6. Okay, so we were monetized here. $2, right? $2. Again, just look at this. I have, just by being consistent, $30 on one video. Divide by 3. We have 10. I don't know why you just calculated for that. That's embarrassing. I have 10x my results in 6 months by being consistent, right? This used to be exciting for me, and it still is cool because I was like, man, I posted a video, I made $3 from nothing, from literally nothing. 12 subscribers, right? 700 views. This was great. This is still great. But again, my whole point being, if I can be one thing in life and anything to any, if one person takes one thing away from me, stay consistent. You don't have to be the best. Work hard. That's all I want to be, right? I don't want to be known as the best ever trader alive. I don't care to be. I want to be someone that can inspire somebody else to take action in their life, try and improve, try and get better, and try and be better, right? That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. I want to be a great trader. I want to make money trading, but I want to just be able to inspire people to take action in your life. Be consistent. That's the hardest part. Me showing up and making my 3 TikToks today. I don't want to. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to do it because I'm going to stay consistent. I'm posting 3 to 5 videos every single day on TikTok. I'm posting a video every single day on YouTube. And after a month of my TikToks, I'm going to start making myself post 1 to 2 times a week long form YouTube content on my second channel, personalized content that takes time, edited, thumbnail, all the Shazam. I'm going to start doing that too. So I am working overtime on something that doesn't even yield good results. I make $300 a month on YouTube. That's my only income from social media, right? Plus my affiliate code, I've made 20 bucks. I'm doing it for the love of the game, man, and I'm going to stay consistent because I know it will work. I know it will reward me, and this is going to be the testament to that. So I appreciate all you guys. Again, if you want to get the giveaway if I break my rules in the next 4 days, join the Discord. If you want to have a double chance, use my code Alpha Futures. Gets you 10% off anyways. But yeah, man, we'll be back, and we'll be back better tomorrow. I'll see you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how your guys' day went. And I'll see you guys in the future, man. Peace.